شحذ لم يحضر أي دروس الشهر الماضي. حسب معرفتي له ربما يكون مختبئا تحت صخرة يونيك. آداب السلوك الملائم لحضور إعدام عام.
قصدت أن أقول
يصنع جهازا موسيقيا آخر مولد ضوضاء آليا بالأحرى.
لا أقصد الحديث بوقاحة، لكن
Come back to the way of peace, friend. Lead a better life.
لكننا نعاملهم كما ينبغي. لن أسمع عن سوء معاملة
لبندوتشلي هيا يقول لغة شديد.
Hey! It's the one that can!
Well, that must be a capital offense.
لم يكن الأمير هناك شخصيا فحسب.
تابع جيدا الأخبار الواردة من الفضاء.
ذلك الشاب المدعو بالخروج.
This letter proves it. Hassan is neck deep in the order. The symbol of the order. This all but proves that Dr. Hassan is one of them.
I have some burned scholars here.
في المساء. أتمنى لو توقف الزمن عندئذ.
These degenerate rascals are vicious. Be careful.
أشاهد الصبيان أحيانا وهم يقطعون الطوب ويرصونه خارج الزبيدية. إنه عمل شاق ومترب لصغار مثلهم، لكنهم يطعمون ويسقون على الأقل.
من المقرر أن ترتفع الضرائب أيضا. زادت ضريبة كشك ضعف تقريبا. لست متأكدة من أننا سنستريح.
Some scholars from the House of Wisdom got burned trying to save the books. We need that room for the patients.
No, that's Dr. Hassan's private laboratory. It's locked. No one must go inside.
So we just leave the burned victims outside. Will someone answer me?
Please, use your indoor voice. You're upsetting the patients.
Dr. Hassan keeps his laboratory locked up. I wonder why.
Wait just a
A broken window. Could be a way in.
Hold on!
Hold on!
Huh?
Here, dog! I'll finish you! I will find you. Hey, you! Stop!
Ambush in the hills west of Pinafrin.
What? Hold on!
Damn.
Very well! Wait for my lead! I see you.
A broken window. Could be a way in.
Hey, hold on! Hey, stiff! I'll ring the bell! Yes! Nice hit! Time for a fail! I'll ring the alarm!
Come on.
Keep it up! Measure your strikes! On it!
God grant me strength!
I will kill you!
Taban.
Lucky piece of dung. There is nothing wrong with my message, only the mechanism itself. It needs more subjects, more...
The doctor is dead. Now to find Ahmed and solve this bloody mystery.
Basim, what happened here?
Where were you, Ahmed?
I was around. I'm always around. Would you tell me what happened?
Are you aware this man works for the Order?
Kicking some Assassin's Creed ass. He's got a new Assassin's Creed legendary
He called
outfit.
on me a few weeks ago after they found something in the desert. An ancient mechanism of some sort. They needed me to...
And you asked no questions.
I never ask questions when it comes to work. Do you?
Tell me about this mechanism.
It opens a path in the mind, a path to the ancient world. This mechanism somehow seems to open the doors of perception.
Have you seen this for yourself?
No, but I heard the stories of those who have. They are lost, Basim, because they think what they saw is reality. They think they belong to this ancient world. I knew nothing about the Order being involved. If I did, I would have come to you. I got caught up. You know me. You know me, Basim.
You will leave this place and return to the Bureau. I will not tell a soul if you do not.
How shameful it is that knowledge always ends up in the wrong hands. Isn't it, Basim?
The Order is building a dangerous machine. Interesting. So we're up to 5 more clues, huh?
I should return to the Bureau.
A few more skill points. It's not that far away. I'll just leave the rooftop for now. Maybe I'll put all the top. We'll see.
Wait, what? Stay in my post.
Basim! Join me on the roof!
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill. And the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Oh yes. Are you ready, everybody? This is the exciting part of the game. Alright, first we're gonna take a little quick break. I'm gonna change my outfit for a special occasion. And I'll be right back. This one. This one. And this one. Alright, so it's time to take a little break and talk about the Assassin's Creed Mirage and how I think about it so far. And how I'm getting through the game smoothly somewhat right now at this point. But I think it's going to get better from here, and eventually these guys won't bother me too much anymore, and yeah, so it's getting there. That way we can prepare ourselves for future Assassin's Creed games and see how the play might be different compared to older games versus the new generation of Assassin's Creed game.
Lend me your eyes.
Anyways. Whew. Anyways, anybody, it took me a little while just to stick it out, even though people were talking crap that I couldn't play this game, and I know I could play this game. I platinumed Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, and I've beaten every other Assassin's Creed game, except for like the Chronicles. I wasn't really into that at all. But I played it, used to own the game too. I've owned every Assassin's Creed game that I could think of, unless there's some special game we don't have, and there's even a mobile version I played. It's kind of kiddie though. So the stream's about to get really good. I'm about to do some really cool stuff. I just got legendary outfits, like 4 of them. And one that you see on the screen now. We're taking a little quick break. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I got a new microphone today, headphones. Alright, here we go. Oops, one more thing real quick, everybody, and then it'll probably be my last time out. So I earned 100 points for getting the outfits on my PlayStation Stars as well. Too bad I didn't able to get that Assassin's Creed statue on the stars thing. I like enjoying getting that kind of stuff in the game. Whoops. Alright, I'm getting back inside. Hope everybody's doing okay. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Got a new headset. You guys can hear me a little bit better tonight. I had somebody bitching about my mic, and you're right, I needed a new one, so I got one. I also got a legendary pack and be kicking this game's ass a little bit, so here we go.
Time to move.
I will find you.
النهر الأسود ظريف. إنه يحب الدودة.
What is?
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom. I better not use my weapons here. Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator? What is he still doing? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
Hey! I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense. This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
There is that poet a bit loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands. Pilot of desert ship.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Survey the Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounty and sparkling with your fellow guests.
يا للأطفال حدث الأمر على حديث فإني عثرت على مكان ابن علي.
That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, Feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the Great Scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
المقترحات التي أجريتها على
Where is the Kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the Great Scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How revolting.
Forget I mentioned it.
سأوافيك بمزيد من
أخيرا على شرح طريقة عمل ذلك الطائر الآلي لي
والتصرف بشكل طبيعي وإشقاء أسلوب هذا سرا
أرسطو هذه المرة هذا الرجل لا يشبع على عقل أي إغريقي لكن لقد صارت
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
الموضوع في حديثي عن تسجيل الوقت الشهر الماضي لكن ابن إسحاق زجرني كما يفعل مع قطيع جاموس مالي محبوس بالسيطرة عندما يتعلق الأمر بالفلسفة الهيبراغية الجديدة التزامنية الغريبة بطريق قتال السحاب
لا نريد أن يفسد أحد مفاجأتنا.
لا أفكر بشيء آخر. أثار شاشتك بتوهج
ظريفا للغاية. كان يدل على أن هذا هو
أخيرا على شرح طريقة عمل ذلك أرسطو هذه المرة هذا الرجل لا يشبع يبدو أنه يرغب في معرفة يشير إليه بكتابه المنى
سأضطر إلى عين عليه.
لا أشعر بالأمان.
لن يدعني أحفظ السكينة.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Harib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Huh? Who's... Hold on!
Nothing here.
Never know. Best stay sharp.
Hey!
That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Wait, what? I'll play you!
I'll find you yet.
Hey!
Mindless dog!
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Lady Kabiha's cohort. The eunuchs' gossip used to be all about their entertainments, but it's like the entire harem has gone a bit quiet lately.
You know, I think the eunuchs are up to something. Ever since the trouble started, they have become very closed-mouthed. I think Sadiq is avoiding me on purpose. Hey, have you heard that Ali speak? Comes out of nowhere, slips right into the court. She's got a dangerous tongue, if you ask me.
Listen, I do what the commander says. If he says put Ali's head on a spear, great. I'm not paid to think. Hey!
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
Wait, just a...
Wait, what? Please run. I'll call for help.
Nice work.
What's going on here? This car, face your fate.
Who is
responsible?
Hold on.
It was necessary.
I'll feed you. Hey!
The window's blocked. Maybe I should check the other side. I better not use my weapons here.
الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع علم النجوم. سنحتاج شرقية العائم هذا الصباح في السوق الجديدة قاسية بعض الشيء. لم يكن
يكن
God curse you.
هل ذكرت
No respect for authority.
لم نسمع بهم شيئا منذ
من الأفضل أن لا أتسكع بالجوار.
حسنا، على ما كل ذلك بريء.
إن كانت الجودة
كم هذا غريب.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. An impressive volume. Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here.
Hold on.
Give me strength. The blessed one. Arrow!
What see you, my friend? I better not use my weapons here.
عظيم. مجنون عنيف آخر.
ما مشكلته؟
عالي القدمين. يا للخزي.
Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are...
Are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Stay there! Hey! Hold up! Pay for your sins! Celebrate later! Time to finish you off! I'll flatten you! Come back and die with honor! In that one! When I touch the horse on, blood will flow!
Stop here! Oh my God! Got you! You will...
I better not use my weapons here. better not use my weapons here. I better not use my weapons here. There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Blackwood.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
اختفيت من الصخب سأتقاعد هنا.
يلا!
لا يقتنع ثابت بتلك النظرية. على الإطلاق من الصعب دحضها. لا أعتقد أننا سنمتلك
هل لا تهدأ؟
التي يقترب.
لا شك أن
يلا يلا! يلا!
I need to get rid of these.
Someone took my pouch. Are your meals bland and dull? Is eating a chore and not a pleasure? Then look no farther than Ahmad the Spicer, located in the heart.
Forgive me again. You mentioned missing slaves.
I told you to go away! Do you want me to call the guard?
Citizen! advise us that cool weather
سيتوقفون عند أفريقيا.
in the bazaar to burn in your homes and to guard against the coming frost.
وهم إخوة الخليفة على الورق.
Say, I've seen that face before.
I, for one, am speechless. Absolutely
and seekers of truth. The Khalifa seeks to sponsor a new translation of the works of Euclid. Interested candidates should present themselves to the House of Wisdom for consideration.
Hey, لا شك أن هذا المدعو يحيى بن محمد.
Guard! Guard! Someone's made off with my coin purse! Help! Guard! There's a thief about! Help! Raise the watch! Guard! There's a caterpillar flying his strafe! Help me!
Someone who loves tea would find this irresistible.
Consult the new work by Sheikh Al-Razi, a publication of pediatric medicine.
Forgive me again. You mentioned missing slaves.
I told you to go away. Do you want me to call the guard?
You are obviously a man of taste. I would be willing to part with a brick of tea for a moment of your time.
I thought I... Wait. Tea? All right. But be quick, before anyone sees me talking to you.
You mentioned Zenj slaves have been going missing.
I don't see what it has to do with you. But yes, a stranger. One of those rebels has been disturbing the slaves. After he spoke with them, they disappeared. No doubt he's an acquaintance of that troublemaker, Ali ibn Muhammad. That's all I know. Now, leave before someone who matters sees me talking with someone like you.
Hear me, citizens of Baghdad. The Khalifa is pleased to share a fascinating new theory from scholar Al-Jahil. He suggests that animals develop new characteristics over time to adapt to their
The
environment.
Shorta are hard on my heels. I could use some respite.
It would be my pleasure. Citizens of Baghdad, that ravaged our streets is seen. He will meet with justice. Citizens, the Khalifa encourages all to instruct their children in proper religious
ليس الأمر كما توقعت.
Murder! Killer here!
No.
You work, and what do you get? Nothing. Damn slaves. I treat them well. I pay them well. I feed them. And then they disappear. And no one's left to work.
He might talk. If I can sober him up. Time to sober up.
Enough. I'm better.
A tea house is a dangerous place to be drinking. You could have been arrested.
I've just had a lot of trouble lately.
You said some of your slaves have gone missing.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. Not just missing. They disappeared.
People do not just disappear.
These did. Last night, 2 of mine did not come back from the fields. No one saw anything. They just disappeared. Poof.
So you thought you would get drunk in a public tea house?
Well, yeah. Oh, my head.
Look, do not tell anyone. I have to go home and fall over.
Hey, over here. This way.
Did you want something?
Not here. There are too many ears, if you take my meaning. Ah, yes, Sayyidi. Our specialties are kept out the back. This way, watch your step. Follow me. Act casual. All right, it's clear.
Well, we seem to be alone. What did you want?
Sorry for the melodramatics, but you never know who's watching. And this sneaking about is all rather exciting. I saw your red sash and heard you talking about missing slaves. Another has disappeared from a farmhouse near here.
How do you know of this?
I am friendly with the family. The husband was one of those executed. Now the son has gone missing as well. His mother is beside herself with worry. I thought you might be able to help her.
Tell me where this farmhouse is.
A little to the west. Slaves don't trust easily. But if you can do anything for her, I would consider it a personal favor.
I should return to Ali and tell him what I have discovered.
That's not enough. Now there are troubles.
I don't know the things you're asking me.
Did you know I can hear what men think?
You don't...
We should not do this. It will only make more trouble for us.
More trouble than executions? They slaughtered our brothers! How do you not understand?
Ali, what is this? This is not what we agreed to.
I do what must be done. I do not need your approval. Did you discover something?
Slaves are disappearing from all over Jarjaraya. One from a nearby farmhouse. I will go there and see what I can find.
Good. Our friend here has been spending his mornings at the harbor, meeting with one we think is informing for the Khalifa. You could find this informant and follow him. See where that leads. Meanwhile, Beshi and I will loosen our friend's tongue.
This is a mistake, Ali.
Let us see.
I should look for the informant and help the widow find her missing son. This is the harbor. The informant is here somewhere. Best keep to the shadows. This could be the informant.
No notes today. I should get going.
I see you now. Lead me to what it is I truly seek.
It's the government who are the problem.
Welcome, welcome.
Have you any new tools for me?
Take a look. My guest. Seen enough?
Perhaps your skills could be applied here.
Here's what I have. Nothing else?
I would like to borrow your wisdom a moment.
Take a look. Farewell.
Men have forgotten how to walk God's righteous path.